Hi, welcome to Unfiltered with Mai Lis. That's me and his hubby.
Ian it is. Ian it is.
Yeah, and we're here, and this is our first episode, or my first episode. I'm in England at the moment, visiting family, and I thought probably a bit unprofessional, but hey, here you go. We're sat in the garden to my daughter, and we're just gonna crack on and talk about how we met.
How we met.
Yeah.
You turned up on my doorstep, which
Well,
is
we were neighbours.
yes.
We were
Yes.
neighbours.
Yes.
And what was it that you used to say?
I always said, never do it at work, and never do it on your own doorstep. That's have relationships. However, when this
You
little
did that.
when this beauty turned up, well, this is where we're at now.
No rules.
This is where we're at now.
Yeah.
And
So we were neighbours,
yes,
and we both used to go outside, have a cigarette, have a chat,
Yeah.
and that's how we become friends, really.
And you being a single mum, I
Yeah.
noticed with Robert,
Yeah,
your youngest son,
yeah,
I was always offering, can I help in any way?
hmm
Always going to be there if you got any problems. I'm a problem solver, being a mechanic.
just to get a leg over, really. But there you
That
go.
wasn't the intentions. That wasn't the intentions. Not at all. Not at all. Not at first. Not at first. But then
Not
you
at
had your
first.
wicked way with me, and then here we are. But there was a
So
time that
so we met like 2018. Yeah, 18. I moved in there,
yes,
and then it wasn't until when did COVID happen?
2020
Yeah, 20.
March, around March.
So
time.
you already got your leg over like 2019 New Year's Eve, right?
Well, that is quite funny.
Yeah.
That's quite funny
Yeah,
because you had your middle daughter over from America
yeah,
with Sean, her husband,
yeah.
and you
They were sleeping in my living room on a sofa bed there.
it was a 2-bed flat, wasn't it?
Yes.
Robert's living in
Yeah, Robert
one
is in
room.
one bedroom. I'm in the other. They were on the sofa bed in the living room.
Yeah.
And then it got up to like towards Happy New Year.
Well,
and you messaged me.
We bumped into each other
No,
outside.
you messaged me saying, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And you basically said, "Come outside and say Happy New Year."
Yeah, and I
And
thought,
then I
yeah,
came out,
Yeah.
and then you stood there with 2 glasses of prosecco.
what a gentleman.
Yeah,
What
but
a
I
gentleman.
came with my own Pinot Grigio because that's what I like. I don't like that fizzy shit, but I've never been a prosecco fan. Yeah, and that was around midnight, and then we had fun. We had some more wine,
And I invited you up to my place because you had
Yes.
family.
and then we ran out of wine. I
Yeah.
tickled back to my apartment, and I had to be quiet because my daughter and son-in-law was asleep.
You don't do quiet.
No, I don't do quiet. And I remember sort of holding myself up against the walls as I was sneaking into my bedroom to get another bottle of wine.
Bouncing off the walls, more like bouncing off
Yeah.
the walls.
And I don't think I remember at the time, but my son-in-law said the next day, "Mai Lis, I thought we were being burgled because there's so much noise." But it was just me trying to get another bottle of wine out of my bedroom. And then
Yeah.
I was going home about 9 a.m. I remember, and then he's like, "Oh no, stay for a few more hours." And I'm like, "No," I said, "they're asleep." I said, "I need to go back in before they wake up because
Yeah. Did-
I'm not doing the walk of shame. That's just not me." And then the next morning, my daughter says to me, "Mum," because I had 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and us ladies used one and the boys used one, and so she had to go into my bedroom, and she was like, "Did you go for a cigarette at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? Because you were never in your bed." I said, "About that." Yeah, I ended up in Ian's flat, having some wine and stuff. And then they would stood in the kitchen, weren't they? And then they were washing up. I remember my daughter was washing up. My son-in-law was drying up, or was it the other way around? I can't.
New Year's Day
No, it
dinner.
was that
It
way.
was New Year's Day dinner, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I remember her saying to her husband, my son-in-law, "Did you hear that? She came home at 9 a.m. Oh my God!" And then he's like, just down there, like composed, to keep drying up the plates or whatever he was drying up, and he said, Yeah, I think we got some more teenagers in the house. Anyway, some reason, I'm a bit clumsy. When I have a few drinks or a few too many drinks, I'm a bit clumsy. I end up in bushes for some reason. I don't know how, but I always end up in bushes.
And I always find you in bushes. I always find you in
always
bushes.
find me in
It's like I
bushes.
come out my door, which is different to a flat door, and I just hear my name, Ian, Ian,
It
Ian.
was the last thing I
Ian.
had of
And it's like, where the fuck is that coming from? Oh yeah, there she is in the bush. There you go, me to the rescue. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick her out.
I remember when you were sick because I couldn't stand up and I felt in a bush and I tried to hold my arm in fast, which
Yeah.
meant through the tree,
Yeah,
but it scraped up everything around my arm.
the brambles.
Yeah, as if I had like a tattoo, like you know what they call those tattoos, like spike tattoos,
barbed wire.
barbed wire.
Yeah,
So that was like how my arm looked.
yeah.
Next morning, my other daughter comes over as well, and they were like, "Mom, what happened to your arm?" And I said, "Well, no questions, no lies," because I didn't really want to admit anything. So I just kept saying, "No questions, no lies."
But
It is what it
But
is.
you're smiling the whole time as well.
Yeah, I was giggling like a bloody schoolgirl, like I've been so naughty, you know, but then still didn't want to do the walk of shame.
Yeah.
So that was our first night together.
That was,
And then
yeah.
it took a while.
It was a
Nothing
beautiful night together as well.
It was.
It was fun.
We laughed from
It was fun.
start to finish.
And we've never stopped.
No.
We've never stopped.
And we're both Saggies. So I remember outside, and you said to me, you said, "You wouldn't happen to be a Saggy,
I
would
did
you?"
say that. I did
Yeah,
say that.
and I said, "Yeah, why?"
Yeah.
And you said, "Because I've never met anyone like the female version of myself."
Yeah.
That's what you said.
It's just basically as crazy as I am.
Yeah, we're basically just two crazy people.
Never. We just clicked.
Yeah, we just clicked. That's right.
And
And then COVID happened.
then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So then there's a period where between 2 and 3 months, I think it was,
Yeah.
you had your beautician parlour in town.
Parlour? It makes it like a sex
No,
parlour.
it wasn't a sex parlour. It was a room that you had to rent.
I had a room, more like a beauty studio.
Yeah, and you also
Yeah.
done weddings,
Yes, I do my makeup, yeah.
which was a funny one as well because Mai Lis is from Norway, as you all know, and she brought a friend
How do
over,
I know?
Annabella over from Norway to see the sights in Salisbury, and these two party guys went down to
Bath.
Bath.
Yeah, went to
went
Bath.
down to Bath and decided to get her keys cut for the front door and all the other keys. And it turned out that on their return journey, they dropped off the keys to get cut, but didn't pick up the keys.
We forgot because we were like hungry. So we went to a restaurant. So we had some, what was it called again? The raspberry daiquiri. And you know I love them.
You love them. You love them. Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, as the food would come on the table, I was like, "Oh, fuck. My keys. She was like, "Run."
Yeah.
And then I ran outside, and then there was this homeless person, and he's like, "Where do you need to go?" I said to, and I can't remember, was it Timson it was called? Like a key cutting place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you. And I was like, because I didn't know where I was going, so I just let him do. But I didn't realize when we got there, he wanted money. So it's like a tour guide. I said, "I'm so sorry, but I have no money." I have no money. So it's closed. So I was like, "Oh my God, how am I I can't get into my apartment now. And I have a wedding makeup to do in the morning at 7 a.m. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do now? I can't let down the bride. And I rang my other daughter and I said, "Victoria," I said, this is what happened. I have no keys. I need to get into my flat. And I said, "I don't know how to do it." So she was like, "Call 999. Me stupid enough, called 999.
Did you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know what to do. I was so
Crazy.
stressed out.
Crazy.
And then the lady said, calm down. This is what's happened, but I just have to let you know that this is not an emergency. You need to call 112 or whatever." And then I called 112. And then I said to her, "But surely you must have some police or something could come and open the door for the shop for me to get my keys back. I don't care if they cut them or not."
No, it doesn't work like that.
But it doesn't work like that.
No.
So basically, with the tail between our legs. We had to go on the train back to Salisbury, no keys. I'm like, how the hell am I going to do my wedding makeup in the morning?
And that's when I came in, because I told her, anything you need,
Yes.
yeah, I am there for you.
I did, as we walked from the train station to the flat, I did look at every car parked up, like if anyone had a ladder on the top, so I could borrow. Because luckily Annabelle had left the window a little bit open in Robert's old room.
So a second story
Yeah.
bedroom window was partially open.
Yeah.
A very small one.
But on the train back, I did call Victoria again, and I said, listen, I don't know how to do it. We need a ladder. We need a small person to get through that window, because it's only like the top bit of the window that was open. So she was like, okay, I can get a ladder. Isabella's the youngest one. She can climb through the window.
Isabella you saw earlier.
Yeah.
Or later.
No,
Either one.
They'll see her. They'll meet her later. So I got back, and then I was panicking, and then I rang your doorbell, and you were like, oh, come in, nothing is so bad that you don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
It's 10:30 at night. I thought, oh, she wants to socialise. There we go. Come on in, no worries. No.
No, I can't do that, I can't do that. I have a wedding makeup to do in the morning, 7 a.m. I need to get into my flat. I don't care how, but somehow I need to get in there.
So then, that's when the Londoner come into play. And I got some bins on top of one another, climbed through.
Well, you have to explain.
And then the middle bin dropped, and it's full of tin.
It's basically like, what you call trash.
Yeah.
We call it bins.
Yeah.
And it's like commercial bins.
Yeah.
Because they're big ones. So we stacked them up.
Yeah, I stacked them up.
Yeah, you stacked them up.
And one on top of the other, tried to climb on top of the other, and then the middle one just went, which scattered a load of tins.
Yeah, it made a racket.
All the metal cans.
Yeah.
And then that's when your daughter turned up with Russell.
Yeah, with the ladder.
So we put a ladder on top of the bin, and I managed to go through the little window that is open.
I remember you saying, is there anything in the window that would be damaged if I go through the window? I said, oh, it's all Robert's
ornaments, trophies and all that.
They're all there. Don't break them, please. Don't break them, please. Yeah.
Well, we done it.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah. And Isabella was so happy, wasn't she? Because she was the one that was meant to go through the window. Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm so relieved. Like, I didn't have to do that. And then you went flying through the window.
Yeah. Done a little.
And then we heard you running around in the room in the dark. And you said, where's the light switch? Where's the light switch? And then Isabella's piped up and said, I know where that one is. So she ran up because she was so happy she didn't have to do that.
Well, how did she get in there?
I don't even know.
Because I had to get in before she got in. And I didn't know which way the door was.
Yeah, you didn't know where the door was.
No, because it was pitch black.
So how did she get? You must have got her through the door.
I buzzed her in. I must have buzzed her in. Eventually I got out. I must have buzzed her in.
Yeah, you must have buzzed her in then.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
And then that's where our story began. Basically.
Yes.
Basically, you always said from the beginning when we went out for the first cigarette we met, and you said you was always going to go to America because your middle daughter's over there.
Yes.
And it was a case of getting to know you, and obviously getting to know you was fantastic.
Yes.
It's never been a dull moment.
I thought it was going to be like a one last fling in the UK before I left for America. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
A summer fling.
Yeah, summer fling. Summer fling. But
little did I know they was going to chase me fucking over the ocean and back over to America.
I did that.
You did.
I did that.
Yeah. But you were great. You were great.
Yeah, well, that lonely walk back from dropping your foot.
Well, first of all, I lived at yours for 3 months because I had to get out of my apartment because that was sold.
It was unplanned due to COVID. So I invited you over. And
so you asked me to stay at yours for 3 months until I was moving over there. And first it was only meant to be like the weekends. Do you remember?
Yeah, it didn't work though, did it?
That didn't work. I was only meant to be the weekends, and in the midweek I was meant to be with my daughter.
Yeah.
I was away one night.
Yeah.
And I remember it was you and Matt, and then you called me, and then when I got back after that one night, you said, yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah.
And then I was there every day for 3 months.
Which was a privilege.
It was lovely.
And
it was lovely. It was a lot of fun and laughter.
Yeah, you taught me how to bake. because you're a good baker.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
And that is fun. I've got a video on that somewhere in my phone
Yeah,
somewhere.
I've still not watched that.
No, you're not.
No, because your phone was so shit.
But it's too long to
Yeah, that's
too
what I
long to
mean.
send it.
I don't know if
So-
it's storage problem or
No,
like
no,
whatever, but
uh,
yeah, I never got to watch it. You just said it
yeah.
was funny.
But yeah, the day you left for America, that was a somber part of my time in life. In a way that we went to Heathrow, we spent 2 nights at the
Yes.
hotel.
Yeah, you want to give me a good send off.
Oh, I'll give you a good send off. That's what you deserve, darling. It's
Yeah.
what any good
And
man
you
would
packed
do.
all my bags as well.
I'll pack everything.
Oh yeah.
You know,
And
just
then it's like, oh no, there's no room. I'm like, make room, make room. I'm not leaving anything behind.
VIP.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even though we
Yeah.
packed up everything, you still had to send me 8 boxes of clothes.
There is that.
Yeah.
There was that one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to pack them up, label them up, get them
Yeah.
collected.
Yeah.
That was before we were married. So.
Oh yeah. We were not married at that point.
No.
We were just lovers.
No. We were just lovers.
Friends, soulmates,
Yeah.
lovers. That
And
was what we were at that
Yeah.
time.
And then you buggered off, and
Yes.
I took you to the airport, and we spent a couple of nights in Heathrow, and it was
Yeah.
that lonely journey back that I can never forget. Of like, I'm going back to an empty house, and also after sorting out the clothes that you could sort out and take with you, what was
Yeah.
left behind of these 8 boxes, it looked like TK Maxx had a bomb go off. It was like my sofa was covered, the floors were covered, all these clothes, and she's going, oh no, I can take that. I'm like, no, you can't take that, darling. No, you can't take that. No, I can take that. No.
Even at the airport, I was overweight, wasn't I?
Yes.
And then
yeah.
the what do you call it, the ground staff, and then she said, oh, just take some of the jeans out.
Yeah.
I said, don't touch my jeans.
She was like a Rottweiler. Jeans? Arrgh.
Yeah.
No.
She was like, yeah, but
No.
the t-shirts don't make much difference.
No.
I'm like, yeah, just don't touch my jeans.
But then I found a 3.5 kilo bag of sweets that you want to take back to your son, who's living in America.
Yeah, my son, he moved to America a year before me, so he missed a lot of the English sweets and
He had
Yeah.
a list of sweets he wanted.
yeah, that
And,
was heartbreaking to tell him that I had to leave it behind. It was like, how much? 3.5 kilos? No,
Yeah.
4.5 kilos.
No, it's 3.5 kilos.
3.5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to do the return journey carrying that as well. So
Yeah.
it was a bit sweet.
Yeah. And then you had to pass the sweets
I
to
passed the sweet
Victoria.
on to the family. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But then we kept in contact for 8 months, and it comes to
No, I went over there, you calling me, because that was in the first
Every
place
day.
I was there.
Every day.
Yeah.
every day.
Every day. Because even the family said, like, you're on FaceTime like 8 hours a day.
It's like a job.
It's like a full-time job. Do you realise that? And that was when we had the conversation of being girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah,
And that we were going to make a go of it.
yeah.
And we didn't really know where it was going to go, but that was like a commitment, if you like.
Yeah, because I just found it hard to commit while you're over here, knowing that you're going over there. I didn't
Yeah.
know, but
Sorry about the dog.
that lonely journey back from Heathrow, from saying goodbye to you,
Yeah.
was the one that kind of, you know,
Got you.
yeah, it got me.
Mm.
It got me. It's like, no, this story is not finished yet. This story is
No.
not finished yet.
And the first place I was at, that was like an Airbnb because they were buying a house in La Quinta in the desert. And that's when I said, because you were meant to go to like a family reunion thing
That's right.
in December.
Up Scotland.
Yeah. And then I said, because I knew because of what happened with your brother and
Yeah.
everything, that there was no way you're going to go to that.
Yeah.
So I said, well, why don't we just turn that around positively
Yeah.
and
Meet each other in New
meet
York.
each other in New York instead? And that's what we did.
Because you was going through the green card process, so you couldn't
Yeah,
leave
so I
America.
could not leave.
I've never been to America, and it was just an ideal situation where
Yeah.
we can meet up in New York at Christmas time,
Yeah, it was beautiful.
and yeah,
We did that horse and carriage in,
Yeah.
was it
Central
called?
Park.
Central Park. That was beautiful.
a
It was cold.
A horse
But,
called Rudy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
yeah,
It's
I
a
don't
Ru-
remember his name, but I do remember the horse's name.
Yeah, I
was
don't know.
Rudy.
Yeah, so Rudy, if you're out there, mate, I hope you're doing well, bud.
Yeah, yeah. We'd love to see you again one day.
we would. We would.
Yeah.
But we had 10 fantastic days.
But that's what that was for me. That time was a bit like I wanted to see if the spark was still there.
The make or break.
Yeah, so it was a bit like make or break. Like,
Yeah.
Is there enough for us to
Is
stick
this-
together?
Yeah. Are we just?
But we had the best of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, you went back. I went back, and then we basically talked to the immigration lawyer and saw how we can do this because we were now committed.
Yeah.
And
So
okay,
me being
without going into the immigration thing, because we could do this episode of that later.
Yeah.
Because that's been a bit of a fuck up.
Yeah. Massive fuck up.
Yeah, so we could do that one later because it's too much to talk about.
It was out of our hands.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway, I basically sold my life, sold my toolbox, sold my furniture, my fridge, a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I jumped ship and went to America to find my lovely now wife, but at the time was my girlfriend.
Yes.
So I touched down in June or July 22.
Yeah.
And we had a plan together, and next thing you know, we're married on Malibu Beach.
Yeah, Point June Beach in Malibu.
Beach. And I'm in my kilt because I'm Scottish blood. I don't sound it because I brought up in London. So I'm Scottish through and through.
Yeah.
Sorry about the English haters out there. But yeah.
it is what it is.
Being married on a beach in Malibu when you come from Croydon, well, being married is phenomenal in the best of times, but being married in the surroundings of the beach being there, you're not in England, and Anna Stunner with you.
It was just a beautiful setting. Beautiful setting. My kids have made like this rose petal heart
shaped
with candles
in the sand.
Yeah, and then we just kicked our shoes off and we took some beautiful pictures, like running around in the in the sea, and it was beautiful. And then at the end, when we were walking over to that restaurant, was it
SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket went off.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. It's so magical.
It's like they timed that right.
Yeah.
They timed that right.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So, thank you, Elon Musk. Cheers, mate. Nice one, buff. you made the day.
That was really beautiful. Yeah. And the dinner was beautiful over there as well.
Dinner was fantastic. Dinner was fantastic. I mean, it was stretched limousine as well, to and from the wedding on the beach. Which I can only thank Lemonade and Sean for their kind gesture.
Yeah, with the limo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you lots. Thank you very much. Love you lots.
Yeah.
It was a great day. It was a great day.
Oh, it was a beautiful day. It really was.
Day.
Yeah.
And then
well, we should probably
carry on the conversation.
We'll pick up on that one at another episode.
A later date.
Because the immigration bit of it has been complicated. It's been long, and things went tits up.
It hasn't been easy.
No.
But we've been happily.
Well,
we've been happily married for the last 3.5 years. 3.5 years. 3 of those years I've been back in England. But we're making it work.
Yes.
We're making it work.
Yeah.
If you
don't give too much away.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be any happier.
Yeah, but we've been to some great places. We've been to Mexico twice.
I know.
We've been to Toronto in Canada. We've been to Norway.
Where it was minus 16 during the daytime, and minus 21 at night. That's cold. When she comes over to England and she visits, she goes, "Oh, so cold, it's so cold." No.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Yeah, I know. But it's like I came here on this trip.
This time
they had such beautiful like Californian weather.
Oh, you brought the sunshine with you.
I brought it with me, I suppose. Yeah. It was beautiful for like a week or so.
It's fantastic.
And then we went to Amsterdam, and it was still nice.
Yeah, it was
still nice.
Yeah, good.
And then we came back here, and it was fucking bitter wind. Like the British, anyone who's lived in England know that the bitter wind. It's just this cold wind that just like gets in your bones.
We're like in the beginning of June now. We're beginning of June now.
Yeah.
And it's still brass monkeys. But they're talking about brass monkeys, if you don't know, is cold.
Yeah. Freezing cold.
But they're saying about what you say the other day about there's going to be
It's
some
going to be
heat
another
waves.
heat wave.
Heat
yeah.
waves.
Yeah. So they obviously had a heat wave the first week I came here.
So
and they're going to have some more coming in
bring it
next
on.
month or so.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
I can't wait. When you're buggered off back to California,
I'll
be going like, oh yeah, darling, yeah. I'm so hot as well. Yeah, I'm so hot as well.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know where I used to live, like I've lived in like La Quinta in like Palm Desert way, like it's too hot. I mean, sometimes the temperature were like 49 degrees. You open a door and it's like you go up in flames. Yeah. It's just, I've never experienced anything like it. I mean, my family, they couldn't even cope. They couldn't even, I mean, Sean, he would have like ice packs and oh my word, a little bit dramatic, but yeah, he would be really big on these ice packs. That's only to get out from the house into the car and from the car to into a shop. And then he's done. Yeah. And so we only had that house, I say we, but they only had the house for like 8 months and said, nah, we can't stay here. This is way too hot. Then we went to the house in Calabasas, lovely. Then she bought another house in Malibu, beautiful place. Beautiful. But very, very remote.
Yeah.
It's like up in the mountains.
You're in the hills.
Yeah.
A lot of wildlife, a lot of tarantulas. Lots of tarantulas.
The coyotes, never seen anything like coyotes or ever before. But that's where we saw the raccoon as well.
The raccoon popped up. Yeah. But it's like literally in the mountains in Malibu. Look, literally 10-minute drive down the road. You're on the beach.
Yeah, but you had to have a car.
You have to have a car.
Yeah, there was no like walking.
No.
No.
You have to have a car.
But remember that raccoon?
Oh, I do remember the raccoon.
So we were sat outside. And we were having a drink and a cigarette and whatever, and then we sat there. Huh?
After your work.
Oh, I thought you said after a few edibles.
No. No, not that time. Not that time.
But we were just sat there, and then Ian says, "Be quiet. Move over here very slowly."
So where she sat now, imagine a wall behind her, same level as the sofa, and literally all of a sudden over here, a little face popped up. Like, ping, and it was like a little raccoon.
It's a little raccoon. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like, I just remember the white face.
With black eyes.
Oh, it was beautiful. And he was like, hi, you having a party? Can I join? Oh, it was so beautiful. Yeah. Then he went down, and then he went down a little bit more, and he came up again. Down. Are you sure you don't want to invite me?
Yeah, he done a second edition.
Yeah, he did. He did. Oh.
He did. Yeah.
I don't know if they're safe or not, but that was such a magical moment. I just loved that. So for me,
I think you might have had a couple of edibles by then.
maybe, because I just remember it was such a beautiful moment. It really was. I mean, the coyotes. I mean, we moved from Malibu to Thousand Oaks, and then from Thousand Oaks we went back to Calabasas. Then we now moved to Orange County, Newport Beach. And you know what? I fucking miss the coyotes. My son-in-law says, no you don't. But I'm like, no, I do. I got so used to hear that howling. I got so used to it.
No, you're nuts. You're nuts.
I really did. I did enjoy like that. I mean, first time I saw one, and I've never seen one in Europe before, ever. And I was outside late at night, and I thought, oh, let me just walk down to where the post box is. And I'm having a cigarette, I'm just walking and chilling, and then I see this fucking big dog coming middle of the road and going down. And I'm just stood there like, oh, it's a big dog, isn't it? And I was stood there taking it all in. I'm like, oh fuck, it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of those coyotes. Then suddenly I reversed back because I was like, I don't know what to do with this because I've never met one before. And then my daughter said, that's because you go out so late. That's what she said. You go outside so late. And I'm like, yeah, but no, normally I would message Robert and I said, Can you hear them? Can you hear them? Can you hear them? But they howl, and it sounds as if they're right next to you.
Yeah, it's like foxes in England. Like they howl. You know, they scream, they screech.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You see, I've never lived around foxes either.
They're pack animals, aren't they? So
yeah. Well, they're obviously hunting. You know, they're hungry or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna wrap this one up, are we?
I think so. I think there's a lot of things to touch on later, but I think for the first one, I think.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I think it's this first episode. Get to know us.
The icebreaker. Icebreaker.
Yeah, basically.
But, there's lots more to be told.
Oh, definitely.
And
you have no idea.
No, you don't. If you hold tight, get yourself a bottle of Pinot and join us. You're more than welcome.
Or whatever you drink.
Or whatever you drink.
Yeah. Just because I like Pinot and my hubby has no choice but to love Pinot. It is what it is.
And a yes man, I am.
Oh, I love the fact that he always says, happy wife, happy life.
That's the way.
And that's how we live.
That's
and he spoils me. There's no questions about that.
You deserve it. You deserve
it. Thank you. Right. So I just want to say thank you for joining us.
Yes.
It's been lovely. And I hope you see you on the next episode.
Yeah. Tune in.
Until then.
Take care.
See you later.
Be safe. Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.